Hi, everybody. It's CJ. Playing with my remote, so the light may go on and off. I wanted to do a little bit. A lot of people have come to me and said, "Hey, you woke up from a stroke. You almost got things back together. You had another stroke. It was a year till you went back to work. Almost 11 months till you drove. How did you keep going? What did you do? What inspired you?" I'm one of the people that many people said on Facebook, etc. Oh, you inspire me. Um, your attitude is inspiring. Blah blah blah. I That doesn't do it for me because words are words. What I want is if I can inspire you, that's fantastic. But inspiration to me equals a change, an action of some sort. So you change your diet to low sodium. You started exercising more. You park further out in the parking lot and walk in. I know what people were trying to convey, and I get it that nobody knows what they're doing when they're talking to somebody whose life has changed. So they just say you're inspiring, and I do appreciate that. But I want you to change something to be healthier so that I didn't go through what I went through for nothing, if that makes sense. Um, but one of the things is, people say, "Hey, what's inspiring to you? What kept you going?" Um, I said goals, small goals and big goals. Getting back to work was a big goal for me. I've worked all my life, being off work for over a year. It was the first time I've had more than vacation off since I was 16. So it took a lot of getting used to. And then that was a big goal. And a little goal was, hey, take a step, take 3 steps, be able to walk with a cup in my right hand without dropping it on the floor. Lots of little goals, lots of big goals around the way. I recently found out that my class reunion was put off for a year due to COVID. So it's going to be my 31st class reunion because I'm 31. So it's the 31st, right? Because that's how that works. Because I had 2 strokes, so I forget how old I am. So I tell everybody I'm 31. Um, so before, my goal was to walk in and have nobody notice or have people say, he's just got a little limp. I thought that guy had a stroke. Now my goal is to run in or possibly do a cartwheel, although I couldn't do one before, so I don't know if I can do one now. But since I've got an extra year, I want to do more to get things done. So, but for me personally, one of the things I want to say, and I might embarrass him, but I don't care because I'm a callous person. There's a teenager. He's 15. He's turning 16 in September. Named Kalel, and he's been going through brain surgeries all his life. He's had brain tumors, and they've gone and fixed stuff, and thought they fixed it. And most recently, right after I had my strokes, he went in and they put a drain in for him, and just he was named after the right person. If you know your comic book lore, Superman's name on his planet was Kal-El, and it was inspiring to me whenever I felt down and woe is me kind of thing. I remember that here's a 15-year-old kid that can tell me to suck it because he's tougher than I'll ever be. A shout out to him. He's one of the people that watches this. He's been through fantastic ordeals and come through it like a champ. And whenever I felt bad, like, why can't I do this? I thought, if he can go through it multiple times, I can shut up and go through it once. So, what always keeps me going is there's always somebody out there with different problems than you've got. All you have to do is think of other people, and it'll help get you out of your doldrums as it goes. So shout out to him, as he is doing fantastic, and is the toughest kid I know. because I definitely couldn't have gone through that when I was his age. So that's one of the things that keeps me going. The other was my wife didn't put up with any crap. So anytime I had a breakdown, I famously had a breakdown over making a peanut butter sandwich because I couldn't spread the peanut butter. I fell down on the treadmill because I couldn't go as slow as what is considered a slow walker. And when I was trying to, I fell down and, caught hold with my right arm of the rails and then couldn't let go because I couldn't do this with my hand, and basically drug my leg because the magnet that's supposed to be safe and shut things off doesn't come off if you're holding on to the rail. Just so you know, keep that in mind. If you fall down, don't grab something. You will burn off skin. But I had a big moment and I got very angry and shouted at the treadmill and was swearing and throwing fits. And my wife reminded me I couldn't walk as fast as a slow walker, but I could walk. So everybody has their moments as they go. But the key is to look around and go, hey, somebody else has their own trials and tribulations they're going through. So maybe mine aren't so bad or they're not insurmountable. I can go out there and do it. And basically, if you have my attitude, screw everybody else. I'm going to win one way or another. So I don't recommend it for everybody because a lot of people don't like me. And if you care what people think, don't do that. But my attitude is I'm going to get it done. So, I set goals and keep on working. I see inspiration in others as they go. And my wife kicks me in the butt when I'm not doing what I should do. And I appreciate that. So, there's always somebody out there who's got it worse. So take a look. There's people in your life that you don't know what they're going through. And you start to learn it when people go, oh, I know you're going through this. I can relate because, and you go, holy moly, I didn't know that. So use that to your advantage. Use that to go, hey, at least I'm not going through this, and get stuff back. And, you've got to have something that you want to do, and it's going to take hard work to do it. But, you can get better if you put the effort in. Nobody's going to do it for you. You've got to do it. They'll help you do it. They'll tell you what you got to do, but they're not going to look at you and wave a magic wand, make you walk normal, make you use your right side normal, make you talk normal. You've got to say, pardon me, screw everybody. This is what I'm going to do. So, put the effort in and fight to get it right, and like and subscribe and hit the bell and ding-a-ling and all the other fun stuff. And let's get this out there as many people as possible so they can see that there is hope, there is excitement, and there's always people out there to help you reach your goals. So set some goals so you can reach them, get some inspiration. Remember, out there somewhere is a 15-year-old kid that's got it. He's tougher than all of us, so try to be as tough as him. And have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.